DJ on the beat.
Care or don't care, Silk Boss named person of interest by the cops. Care or don't care.
Damn, Silk.
So, why the smirks? So, this whole thing with Silk Boss now, I believe before he was named person of interest, there were calls by the cops for him
Come on
to
over, baby.
for come speak with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now these new reports that he's been named a person of interest. Apparently, he has failed to turn himself in.
Yeah, he was supposed to do that midday on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't.
To the St. Catherine South Police. It look like he has contacted a lawyer. Look like he make contact with them. With his lawyer. Yeah, and
They spoke to the police to make a separate arrangement or whatever.
Alright, so let's read some of this report. St. Catherine South Police said that their investigation had taken note of video circulating on social media which showed Silk Boss being assaulted by masked men. Police also said they were also aware of certain documented events and a subsequent interview given by Silk Boss where he reportedly suggested that the perpetrators of the act were from Gulfside in Gregory Park, St. Catherine. Yeah. I believe him did say he would speak to the police if they contacted him. But yeah, we say reach contact them with a lawyer, which I think is the smartest thing he has done so far. Separate apart from putting out that song there, which I will go and sound good. The sorry song there.
Sorry, I set up song. And I set up.
I think the sorry song sound better.
Okay. Oh, you did another one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
never
know.
actually get to
Sorry
hear that
one
day.
put out.
I didn't know.
Yeah, sound good.
Sorry.
So on the thoughts, care or don't care? Alright.
Why?
You've been over here snickering as like I can hear your internal thoughts trying to come to the fore, but you try to keep them in or you try to structure them the right way. Yeah.
What I'm sorry for? I want to ask that before she actually said.
'Cause I didn't even know he did that song.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sorry. So I'm confused.
Sorry.
No, play it.
We can't play it. This podcast episode is brought to you by iTopia Life Herbals, where cannabis and culture combined for one of a kind experience. You can visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from Canadian Embassy. Also, you can follow them on Instagram at iTopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for the latest info on trades and merch. This podcast episode is brought to you by Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. You can visit their website at pure24store.com. Their products ship all across the world. I don't know, so you can use that promo code THEFIX to get 50% off all purchases. That's promo code THEFIX to get 50% off all purchases. You don't know, so we have a big up. Rich Cuts Barbers for the richest of cuts.
Cha-ching!
You can visit Rich Cut Barbers at 9 Branchtop Square. You don't know, so you can follow the boy Steve right there on Instagram at the surgeon _ Also, last but not least, Fix Merch. People get the black tee with the white logo, the blue tee with the faded logo, the Fix Mask, the Fix Mug, the Fix Things merch, and our new zine merch right up on our merch store. The link is in the description of every YouTube video that we post.
Oh,
Alright, so we just listen. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a picture of the mindset that he's in. Right? Trending number 1, by the way. I think he's trending in the US and in the UK as well. I think Mr. Brando post that. Big up yourself. Say what we think, Ari. You still processing your thoughts? Say your thoughts, man.
God.
What do you think about the whole situation? Him being a person of interest.
I don't know. I think Silk Boss, Terradon said it, and I think that's what I agreed with Terradon the most. I think he need to figure out what it is. He's an artist or is he in badness? So being a person of interest doesn't necessarily mean that he is a criminal or he
Criminal.
may be charged for anything. It's just that he probably have information that he thinks that it's pertinent and relevant to the St. Catherine South division, you know. So that's one. Two, not Taro, sorry, Silk, boss. There are just a lot of things that's swirling with him, right? And you know, day by day, there's information coming in and coming out and whatever. But the fact is, and I just want to make it clear that whether him know nothing or know nothing, he was a victim of a terrible assault.
Yes.
And I think that's tantamount in everything. Like, no matter what, nobody should be subjected to that level of violence, for whatever reason, because the alleged persons who spoke to Terrell said that it wasn't. They said a whole bunch of things.
I wouldn't say nobody. Rapists can get them type of treatment. Tantina, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Okay, I guess, you know, but well,
And worse.
what?
And worse.
And worse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess they're different levels of people, but whatever the case may be, innocent or near innocent or whatever. Yeah.
We did that at the same
Yeah,
time.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we just need to see things unfold. More information just need to come out.
Yeah,
And
good
as I
thoughts,
say,
though.
we don't think that, or there, him being named a person of interest doesn't necessarily mean that he's involved in any
It doesn't.
criminal activity. It's just that they think that whatever information that he has is pertinent to an investigation that the St. Catherine South Division police is carrying out. So, you know, I don't know if it's the best thing for him. Well, him retain a lawyer, so the lawyer should do all the talking in this sense, because everybody seems to be a chatty mouth.
And we've seen where you're talking as lady, which I'm going to get to
Exactly.
when you're done there.
Because I think that is the reason why he's been asked, or he's been named as a person of interest. Terradon's interview is literally going to be used against everyone in a court of law.
As evidence.
And, you know, like, we're going to talk about where we see social media and this digital age that we're living in. Like, no one really knows how to do things and be quiet anymore. Everybody always seems to need to show off. And, you know, whether it's good or bad or indifferent, everybody, they just constantly need the attention and the eyes on them. But in this case, him just need to let the lawyers do the talking. You know, he needs to make a decision now. If he actually have information, this is where him decide whether he's going to be on a citizen on the right side of the law, or if he's going to continue to aid and abet. But
If it is that
if
he
it
was.
is whatever information that he has,
At least based on what he said, he was being lured to aid and abet with these criminal entities.
yeah. So whatever, I mean, as I said, no, we don't even know if it's valuable information, because, you know,
I want to say to the
Everybody
people that
lies.
said that the police shouldn't be loading this up and that they're putting his life in further danger. Especially based off of the second interview with Terradon that happened and all that was said there.
there's
But
several,
I mean, when Silk wouldn't put his own life in danger by speaking about what happened. He did the interview on stage, and he did the interview with Terradon, and he said quite a lot. So the police, they must step in now. I see them as they're trying to help.
because I would be more. We claim so we have a crime problem in this country. We claim, and we always say police now do shit. So if the criminal and people who are talk about them, whatever happened to them, you not talk to the police, but you talk to people. Well, the police do them job. Them just say, well, they can't do. They're probably starting little work investigation or whatever. They might probably try connect the dots.
So wouldn't you say that this work probably is putting his life in danger?
mean,
This-
I thought the interview with Teradon was putting in his life in danger, but then again, I don't know.
Yeah, because him reveal say him know who do it, him know where them come from, him say where them come from.
Same friend.
So
Yeah, and the persons who allegedly do it to concur, but they said that they weren't his friends. That's the only difference in the term. But I mean, to me, I just think the police is doing their job. They must say they were the first thing that the police said, was just say, hey, everyone saw, that you were a victim of a crime. Come forward. And they were just asking him. Was it a suggestion? Come forward. He could choose not to press charge.
That still say, if you go police,
so he has made the decision. He clearly made the decision not to go forward with pressing charges and trying to bring this into to conclude this in the legal criminal proceedings. So I'm decide to move on. But again, I'm thinking based on the interview that was done with Teradon, with Onstage, and the alleged criminals who did the beating, the police are doing their initial investigation work and realize that Rowan Reed, aka Silk Boss, has some pertinent information that could aid in the investigation that they're doing in the St. Catherine South Division. So they do it all the time. They say, this person is a person of interest. Come in. This person is a person of interest. Them never did say Alkaline at one point was a person of interest.
I think they did.
Exactly. So it's like we're not saying that you know anything or we
You
just
did something.
We just the streets are saying that you have some information. Come forward. If you want, you come with the lawyer. You tell the lawyer whatever. You tell them whatever.
Can the police
Fine.
guarantee safety?
they can if him feel the need
And
for
but the thing
asking.
is, you don't know what the information he's going to give. You don't know the
But from there
information
asking to
he's
give
going to
information,
give.
the man them a beat him and box him. Who it is alleged say involved in a badness. I think so them a prima say, why you go tell them? From the interview, them a say,
Everybody need to shut
from him a par around with the wanted list and all them things there.
Yeah, cause him sing song and
Yeah.
whatever.
I start put in a song and all thing with the wanted list and all them things there.
Well,
I'm just asking questions here. I'm just
concurred.
asking
They
questions.
actually did the interview, and they also did
I'm
an
asking
interview. They
questions.
Exactly.
think about that too.
Exactly.
Because
questions.
no one usually talks to the criminals. So they kind of concur with everything or whatever. So
I said, I know that with the video being
I
released.
never finished.
Oh, okay.
I
go
just
ahead.
wanted
thought
to
you
say the thing is what I was saying that the police already name him, so they think that. So it depends on the information that Still Boss have. So if the police think that the information that he has is valuable, he can choose not to say anything. You can say, me plead the fifth. Me don't know nothing. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know if pleading the fifth is a Jamaican term, but whatever. You can say, me don't know nothing.
It's not.
Me not really know my rights like that.
You know the US one.
You know, the US one.
Me shit. No, I think I don't like. I know the basic, but I don't know like the criminal thing like that for real shit. But whatever. Yeah, but you can't. Him can't shut up, and that's what I said. Make the police and the lawyer do the talking. Why you want me crying for? Him not know nothing. Him never did there. Him don't recall. I don't recall. Like Manhattan Phelps, I don't recall. Remember?
And
When
just leave it at
something
that.
say, I don't recall. That's it. So it's just depending on how cooperative he would be with the police. That would put his life in danger. But there's
But
several
them not
people,
who are gonna believe say you not tell the police nothing.
depending on what transpires after, but you can't just say, we
It's
don't
a
know, I
very
don't
good
know
question.
nothing.
From you go talk, the man them assume say you go talk.
You don't know, but as
No.
Harry said,
You are say about him can just go
them
there
do
and talk.
interview too,
From them,
so-
from you go there, and you say you're willing to talk, that means the to them man there, them are interpreted say you go talk. Why you go talk? Say. Which leads me to what I am going to say
crazy.
right now. Say and
Nobody chat too much.
it's pretty much all I come down to. And decision making. I know everybody, me that go say based on the video, everybody is swept on the initial video of the assault. it's very easy, and he is a sympathetic figure here.
He is.
He's not blameless.
No.
He's not blameless.
I was having a conversation with you.
Yes, and I was saying this,
Yeah.
and you're like, that's victim blame. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, Ari, it is not. And now it seemed like, more get for understand where his
I'm
actions
understanding what you're saying.
has led
Yeah.
to where he's at right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
actions and decisions. That is why I'm on the radar. But I say, yo, brother, get some people around you or mean you well. And was smart. People what know the streets and know the music industry as well.
Not quick for call everybody
Because
a friend.
certain decisions that you have made so far, they've shown themselves to be not good. Plain and simple as
To
that.
be not good.
To be not good. Yeah.
To be bad.
I chose to go with the double negative. I chose to go with the double negative because there's a all-round negative, sticky situation where you put yourself in, brother. So everybody is out there and saying, oh, the poor youth.
Which he is, you know, I think.
But he's not blameless. He's
not the perfect victim.
faultless.
He's not the perfect victim.
He's not faultless.
No, he's not the perfect victim because it's clear based on what everybody's chatting that he's also put himself in situations that could, lead to things or lead to, I guess, where he's
It's
at
not
right
to say
now.
nobody can make mistakes.
But,
So put him
and
in
that's
a
what I'm
sticky
saying,
situation.
but
right?
still, just acknowledging, say, yo,
He's
this
not the perfect
youth
victim.
has made certain decisions and
He's
certain
not the perfect
choices
victim. You're
that
right.
put himself in a them sticky situation. Yeah, blah, blah.
He's not the perfect
You
victim.
know what I mean? The song them nice. He's a talented youth. You know what I mean? Him seem like, a well-meaning person.
Like me.
she meant well.
That
You know what I
should be
mean?
the
But
name
when
of the
you really
podcast.
weigh up things, and when you really put things into proper broader perspective and context, it's not blameless. You know what I mean?
I'm
I just hope say him wise up. Wise up, because if he doesn't, things can get even worse.
You're
And
definitely
that
right
that
about
message
that.
them I really want to emphasize.
You're definitely right.
Really
about
want to.
that. Yeah. I mean, sociologists would tell you that when you're in your area, and anthropologists too, socio-anthropologists, they will tell you that your area, like, are criminals born or are they created? And I see where Silbas is just trying to survive. And initially and essentially, it's just like most dancehall artists are trying to survive. They're given this level of power. They don't know who to trust. I just like Game of Thrones to talk about, like, with the king, him essentially have this power, but sometimes him feel like a toothless lion. Like, there are people around you that want to devour you, but you try to protect yourself, and the best way how to protect yourself, them need this, them need that. If you not do this, it's your street ready, your credibility, your reputation, everything is like literally on the line. And sometimes everything seems to be life and death, like every decision they make is really a decision where they is either really, really good or really, really bad with them in some cases. But still, boss, he's just trying to, I just see him as somebody trying to survive. He's in a situation, he might try and make the best of it. Clearly, and he's not from Greater Portmore. He's not from Portmore. He's not from
Mobile man.
Mobile, and he might try and make friends, as well as he might try be protected in an unfamiliar space.
Because I see people putting this on Brie. I'm not saying I'm in agreement with any of this, so the people, they must say that. Or disagreement, for a matter of fact. But him choose to be with her. It was his choice. I don't know if she have enchantress powers. And she enchanted him in a way like Scarlet, which I don't know.
Love
He make the choice. Him say him see the tongue long out. He chose to be with her.
Yeah.
From there, him end up amongst these people. From there,
but then
these things happen.
But then you'd
From
have to.
there,
Was it a case
so
that
you
Brie
see the domino
introduced
effect.
them?
Apparently, yes.
Brie introduced them?
Apparently, yes.
The interview? Which interview?
According to reports. According to all what was said during the interviews and everything that was said,
Never reached far.
Brie bring him around them.
Oh.
You see the clip that was brought up with our interview, who it was that was bigging up.
Oh,
These
yeah, she said
people.
mention them. Right.
But I try to show the people them say, yo, it's all stem from a decisions and choices that he made.
Yeah.
Nobody never forced him to be with this girl. Nobody never forced him to make the girl a manager. So when we see people do that, it's like it's deflection.
So what do you mean?
It's deflection from him, the individual, the man.
Oh, okay. So you're putting
He's
the blame
smart,
on
you know.
Brie. Putting the blame on Brie.
I'm not putting the blame on.
No, I'm saying people putting the blame on Brie.
Yes, in a way that's what they're doing. The man, this youth is of age.
Yeah.
We can make decisions and choices that him for priest will affect his life in the short and long term. Nobody never force him. Be sure Brie never ring him arm.
Well,
As much as them I say, oh, Brie around him head and Brie I tell him to do this and have to listen. And
you don't know.
they say, look, so the pussy that hypnotizing.
If you say it, I've never had Why?
I'm just bringing up questions. You see me, I make people are pre certain things that me not see other people are pre. You know what I mean? Wise up.
I'm
you.
just saying that
Wise up.
this whole thing is just like sticky
Very.
situation.
And you can easily so it can get worse.
Yeah,
Yes.
getting worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, we just need to say though, like he was victimized.
He was.
He was, and I think that too, like the initial video, because the only two videos that weren't to play when we spoke about it last week was his interview, the video after the beating, the interview he did with Teradon, and then after, I think subsequently, the interview that the alleged criminals, you know, did. And you're like, well, whatever they might try settings and well, you beat the man for whatever reason. You beat the man, you know, and that's not right and that's not okay. But there are several things coming into light now, and there, you know, everybody attack and whispers and rumors and da. But you know, Silk Boss, just as you rightly say, I agree with that right now. Fundamentally, that there are certain decisions that he's making, and him really need for kind of course correct right now, because like 2 more steps down there, like 2 more steps him have is like checkmate, it's over, it's done, it's done. Where him can literally probably like reverse and, you know, find another play and, you know, protect the board.
Yeah.
I don't know chess, I'm just...
I could hear you reaching there.
You talk like you know though.
You know what I mean?
I saw my gun go touch the road. Now sit down and madam heads the rope. You must see my vibes a buck. Big song I drown the ugly cards, I turn it up. Watch the depression that disappear with every cup. And then she back it up. And then me want for cut. She say lay down on your back.
But what in a pussy, but me not gonna make you weak me. Tell you say me sweet, but me not sweet to be a big girl. Me say me change. I feel know what me I do because some people tame. Same spanny yard, but me heart no beat the same. No for them they are feel the sweet, the sugar cane.
I try to see me dream them come true. Never want to see me reach them, fuck you. I try to see me G them, yeah. When I change for your evening, yeah. Me I teach I feel new school. All of them I feel me penny some food.
Be my just spark. Girl I drop jazz when they kill a touch not. Can't see the dark turn up in a bus park. Yeah, talk about money and a richer blood clot in a richer blood clean. Still I just reach. Let a lock chat make a killer don't speak. Just make a million.